Welcome back to episode 28 of my Pokemon Y Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. My name is JV Evolved. Welcome to the channel. And today we are facing Wulfric? Hold on. Is that your name? It is Wulfric. Okay. It's been a while. I think this is the first one I actually named. That's bad. For our 8th and final gym badge of this run, my goal for this week is episode 30 on Friday to be the finale for XY. That's the goal. I could be wrong. I don't think we have much left of the game. I don't know. If we make it all the way through Victory Road today, I will be shocked. I forgot to show you the team. Between episodes, I leveled up everyone up to level 59. That's all you need to know. No one learned a new move. Everyone still has a horrible moveset. I'm leading Mama. This is a Mega Zam. That's a problem. That is a problem. Mega Zam does a lot of damage. I think I'm just going to EQ and try to one-shot it. Calm mind. Yeah, EQing and trying to one-shot it is the play. It's a Zam. It has paper physical defense. Right? Should be paper. It lived. That's a problem. That's a big problem. I don't have a good switch into this. We might lose Sejuani here. Hyper Potion. Okay. Hitting this again is fine. Like, there is a part of me that wanted to go into Scizor, but yeah, Scizor can. Okay, it's a roll apparently. Scizor would have lived a hit, I believe, and would it have lived? Yeah, I think it would have. Seaking. We could go to Kennen. I think going to Kennen's fine. Is that an Aqua Ring? Yeah, an Aqua Ring. Okay. Discharge. Seeking goes down. My goal is for this to end 30. The more I think about it, if this was the old 40+ minute episodes, I think it would be next episode that we would end on. It might be. I wanted to be there. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to extend this episode or next episode to make it to 30. But I'm not guaranteeing it. Flamethrower here should one-shot the Registeel. Mega Evolve, good old Charizard Y. What's our download boost? Special? Physical. It's a bit unfortunate. Oh wow, you kind of ate that. Ancient Power, that's bad. But you're also a Reggie. Well, not, you're a Registeel. If you were Reggie Ice, that actually might have did pretty good damage, to be honest. But you're a Registeel, so you're just a tank. You're a tanky boy. Toxicroak. Slowbro is a pretty hard counter. I probably could stay in, but I'll rather play it a little safe here. We just lost. Who did we lose? I don't remember. Who did? Snorlax. We just lost Snorlax. I don't want to lose another one. At least not until until the Elite Four. During the Elite Four, I could see me losing some people, and it is what it is. If we lose at that point, lose Pokemon. I don't want to lose the run. We lose enough runs over on doing Imperium and all that stuff. I don't want to lose in a regular run. Fiora. Mega Scizor. You could have had Fire Fang or something, but I really don't think it matters. This is also his ace at level 59. Mariana goes down. Leaves one Pokemon, and it is a Lanoon. Everyone on the team except Shaman's had an opportunity. I'm not gonna bother giving Shaman an opportunity to join the battle with its pitiful moveset. It still has Magical Leaf as its best attacking move. That is really something. And that is our 8th gym badge. And technically the final of the series, because if I do continue, it will be doing Sun and Moon, and there's no gym badges. So we beat Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Omega Ruby, Platinum, and I have no memory of what game we played. I don't remember if we played Black or White. I think we played Black. I don't remember. Yes, Wulfric. Oh, you're not Wulfric. Yes, Wulfric. Okay. Where is the Pokemon Center? I can't walk up that. There it is. Okay, let's heal up. Are we... Is it next episode? I don't know if I can extend this. I don't know how long Victory Road is. We need an encounter, or we need multiple encounters that just drag on. That's the way to extend it. Did I? Hold on. This is extending it, but this is inadvertent. I don't remember if we got an encounter here. I'm checking the box. Never mind. I'm gonna assume we didn't. And if we did, whatever we catch, I'll just check. Did we? I'm gonna try to get a Horde encounter, because I would assume that's what I did last time. I guess I could also just check the VOD. What the hell? I'm checking the VOD. It would be this episode. Okay. Mute the second me. That... that's here, that's that, that's going south of the city. I don't know if we went left. I don't think we did. I think this is a new encounter. Okay, so this is a new encounter, and this is an insane encounter. I'm gonna Ice Fang. I need to kill Blaziken, because we already have it. Actually, it would be Blaziken. I could actually check this a different way. I don't know why I did. Oh, I was thinking about that. I can open this. Okay. I'll just check this one here while I slowly try to whittle away at this. I think it would be Blaziken. We caught this where? Route 19. Okay, yeah. Oh wow, we've had Blaziken for a while. Route 19. No, we did get an encounter here. This is Route 21, isn't it? We got Nidoran here. We did get Nidoran here last episode, didn't we? That's annoying. This is insane. I'm gonna be really upset if this was 20. It's 21. Yeah, we already got an encounter. It was Nidoran. That's unfortunate. What the hell am I listening to? Okay. Venomoth and Giratina. Dude, that Horde encounter was insane. I wish that was our encounter, not the Nidoran. Rayquaza, Zekrom, Deoxys. I would have probably picked the Rayquaza between them. It's Rayquaza or Zekrom. Zekrom. Zekrom would be better because it would just outright replace Thunder. Either or would probably replace Thundurus, to be honest. But no, Thundurus actually has a good move pool. Oh god, should I have been paying attention? I was looking at the overlay of our team. Giratina. Scizor should be fine. God, I don't know. I'm gonna Mega Evolve and just Flamethrower. I feel like that'll do the most, unless it's attack boost, and then it doesn't do the most. And Charizard, you also have a horrible move. Come on. Download boost. Flamethrower. Didn't do a lot. Aerosphere's fine. Should eat this relatively well, yeah. Night Slash should kill, and I will still Flamethrower again. You outspeed? How slow does Charizard? Well then. I have heals, hyper potions, yeah. Use one here, and I guess I'll use a super on Scizor because he's not that hurt. I don't know how long. Never mind. I have all 8. I have to battle you? Okay. That's a little different. I don't like that we're battling a preschooler, though. Really don't. I'm trying to question. I feel like. I don't know if we've gotten every encounter possible. I feel like I've managed to skip one somewhere. But I don't know where. You actually lived. I should have pecked. It just guarantees the land. There's a chance I miss Ice Fang here. Also, since we got past the important battle and we're just doing trainers for now, I started watching Season 2 of the Percy Jackson show. I grew up on the books, read them multiple times. Read the second series as well once. That was a little worrying. I read it once. I didn't like the second series as much. I think it started off the first 2 books I enjoyed. I don't remember it was the 3rd or 4th book that it took me a legitimate year to read. I think it was the 3rd and the 4th. I think I got the 3rd book and just could not get into it. Kept putting it off. And the 4th book was about to come out, so I started actually reading the 3rd. And then the same thing happened with the 4th book. Where the 5th book was about to come out, and I finally finished the 4th. And then the 5th book I just read because I knew it was the last. At least last I was reading. The second series isn't as good as the first. The first series I really enjoyed. The TV show, I think Season 2 has been better than Season 1 pretty significantly. I didn't really like Season 1, to be honest. I felt like there was a lot of missing from Season 1. Like, they told the right story, but it was, whether it be acting or, like, just, like, missing things that should have been there, or vice versa. It just felt kind of odd. A lot of situations just felt wrong in Season 1. Season 2 I've enjoyed a lot more so far. Like, it still has its issues. I don't particularly think the acting's that great, and I don't put it on any of the actors. I genuinely put it on the writer, the director, and honestly the author of the series, since he's supposed to be heavily involved. Everyone feels off in some way somehow. There's points where I think they nail it and they really get the characters right, and I'm like, okay, that's the character. But for the most part, they're missing something. They're consistently missing something, and I don't know what it is. And I can't put it on any of the actors because they do at points show it. For instance, the one part that I've really enjoyed, it's spoilers, but it's a very minor spoiler, is a dream sequence, multiple dream sequences, I should say, between Percy and Grover, where I think those moments between them genuinely show the characters from the books. But they're so far in between, outside of that, that it's really hard for me to see the story that I grew up with. And also just everything's a lot way too serious, it feels like. Where's the jokes? Where's sarcastic Percy? Where's the seaweed brain quotes from Annabeth? There just feels like there's a bunch of things that could have, a bunch of simple things that could have improved the show greatly. This is a horrible encounter. This is genuinely horrible. I kind of just want to discharge and see if any live. I am going to. I don't really want any of these. They all died. Well, we don't get a final encounter, everyone. I could have greatly extended this episode by doing that. I just want you all to know. You know what? Hold on. Kalos Victory Road. How many trainers are in it? I did... What is this? God, random song. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5... 6, 7, 8, 9... 10, 11, 12... 13, 14, 15, 16... Well, there's a fair amount of trainers. Oh. Yeah, there's a fair amount. I was gonna call it here and then, like, have us, do all Victory next episode, but there's like 20 trainers in here. So, yeah. I don't think me ending now makes sense, because we might not get through it in 30 minutes next episode. I think I still will end this episode a little early, probably end around 25, just to play it a little safe, and not have next episode be really short. Also, the level cap is 65 for the Elite Four, so we don't really have to worry about it right now. But yeah, back to Percy Jackson. I am enjoying it way more. It feels like way more is right compared to Season 1, whereas Season 1... I don't know. Season 1 I was looking forward to, and it just... I preferred the first movie. I genuinely preferred the first movie over Season 1. At least the first movie, with all its flaws, it was fun. It had a lot of things wrong, but it had fun with it. Whereas the show, I didn't have fun. Season 2, I'm having a little more fun. It's still missing things I'd want. I know I'm never gonna get the perfect adaptation that I'd want, and that's okay. I'm picky. There's other shows and books and games or whatnot that I'm never gonna get a full adaptation that I like either. The closest is probably Season 1 Last of Us. It actually probably is. Season 1 The Last of Us is the adaptation that I like the most. Like, Season 2 of Last of Us is good, don't get me wrong, but I did not enjoy the game, Last of Us Part 2, nearly as much as I did the first. So, Season 2, I wasn't going in with as much hope, hype, any of the equivalent feelings that you'd have. But, like, Season 2 was fine. My biggest issue with Season 2 of Last of Us is Ellie didn't feel like Ellie. I feel like it was... I feel like it's the same story, just with a different Ellie, to an extent. Like, what she was in the game, compared to the book... Not the book, compared to the show, is very different. You see a glimpse of that Ellie when she is... I don't want to... Is it... It's not a sewer area. I don't remember where she was. When she fell down the elevator shaft. That area. I don't even remember if she fell down it or climbed down it or what. It doesn't really matter. It's been like 6 months since I watched it. Actually, I think it's been longer. But yeah. Like, Season 2 is fine with that, but yeah. I'm trying to think what other adaptation... I didn't read or watch Harry Potter. I didn't care for it. Magic has never been something that has really intrigued me. Like, I'll read things involving magic, but the magic stuff isn't what gets me to read it. It's everything else. Like, Will of the Many has a magic system, but I never really cared enough about the magic. It's about the characters and the story that goes on with those characters that I cared about. Not like the magic in Harry Potter, which I feel is more like whimsical at points, and it's really about... I watched the first 2 movies, actually. I forgot. I made a deal with a friend years ago that I would watch movies of Harry Potter to get him to watch 1 season of Game of Thrones. That's not good. Yeah, I would watch, I think it was 2 movies, maybe 3. I think it was 2. I think the deal was 1 movie, and then he changed it to 2, so I watched 2. To get him to watch 1, dude. Yeah, to get him to watch 1 season of, Game of Thrones. And this was before Game of Thrones ended, where it didn't have the horrible ending. Which, I'll be honest, with Game of Thrones ending, the idea of the ending, I don't think is that bad. The journey there was bad. Like, I do think a lot of the story they were telling, Daenerys was going to go insane. That felt like where the story had been telling the entire time. They just rushed it at the end. If you had 2 seasons of her completely losing her mind, yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. We just didn't get that. We just didn't get it at all. I don't like Bran as king either way, though. To me, the person I would have had on the throne at the end of Game of Thrones, even though I think it's predictable, is Jon Snow. And the reason I would have him at the end is he never wanted to be king. But his story's a tragedy. So he's forced in a situation to lead a kingdom when he doesn't want to. But he is the rightful and the correct ruler at the time, and he just has to deal with it. Him going back to the wall where he wanted to be in the first place, yeah, it's a lonely-ass area. To me, doesn't make a lot of sense. It just feels like you're back to where you started with him. The journey didn't matter. Is there a Pokemon? I need to go back. I need to go back and switch out this Pokemon. Us losing losing a Pokemon already in the Victory Road is a bit concerning to me. Surf. Especially because I actually think Thundurus was really, really good. I looked at that and was like, we're fine. We have the type advantage. No, I got outspit a one-shot. I didn't think I would get outsped. I really didn't. Really didn't. Yeah, I could probably surf there on that river and it would take me to an item, but I don't care enough to go get it. Get out of my way. Okay, I'm gonna end the episode here and decide on the new team member between episodes. With that, this has been episode 28 of my Pokemon Y Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. Have a good day, everyone. See you later.